me see it happen on CVM TV. I'm out.
Jamaica's unemployment rate has fallen to 3.3%, down from 13.2% in 2016. Our government's continued focus on job creation is delivering real results. We are building Jamaica. The time by the Office of the Prime Minister is...
This special broadcast is brought to you by Courts and Just Bet.
Welcome to Lead Story. We're coming to you from Savlamar in Westmoreland. I'm standing on the grounds of the Manning School. My name is Giovanni Dennis. CVM TV has taken over Manning's. We'll be broadcasting the Reggae Boys versus Curacao match at 8 o'clock. So if you are in Westmoreland or anywhere near Savlamar and you want to see that game, you can come and enjoy it with us here on the big screen. Of course, we have refreshments giving away as well as care packages to people of Westmoreland who have been affected by Category 5 Hurricane Melissa. Now, just a bit of background before we begin. This behind me is what used to be the library here at the Manning School. Well, this is what's left of it at the moment, just to kind of give you an idea of the scale of the devastation of Hurricane Melissa. Now, we were driving through Manchester, St. Elizabeth and parts of Westmoreland on our way here today, and we're going to try to bring up on screen right now just some of the images that we saw throughout the parish. It was good to see some of the greenery coming back on some of the trees that were brown when we came here 2 weeks ago, and of course they were stripped, laid bare by Hurricane Melissa. Today when we came, we could see signs of life again. We could see the leaves coming back on some of the trees, and also a beautiful sunset, the seaside now looking a little bit more like Jamaica. So of course lots more to do to get back to where we were, but we are not yet there, but much progress from the last time we came this side of the island 2 weeks ago. Now, just yet an update in terms of the recovery efforts and just how wide scale the damage has been across Westmoreland and not just the eastern parts of the parish. We're now joined by Mayor of Savlamar, Danry Delancey. Mr. Delancey, I remember speaking with you on our Tracking Melissa program, I think the day just hours before the hurricane made landfall, and I remember your voice cracked and you said you were worried about people in your parish. It was justified, that nervousness that you felt based on what happened here in Westmoreland.
Yes, based on the reports we're getting from the meteorologists, both local and international, it caused me to have had great concern. That caused me to worry. And believe me, my greatest fears have been realized, unfortunately.
You also are as the mayor of the parish, you're also a councillor for a division. How was your division affected by the hurricane? And just division that you're responsible for. You're responsible for two, because you lost one of your councillors as well, so you know the councillor for two divisions.
Correct. So my division from which I was elected is the Betheltown division in eastern Westmoreland. As it now stands, I am in charge of the Petersfield division, where we lost the duly elected councillor in September in a motor vehicle accident, the late Patrick Forrester.
Yeah.
So the devastation in Betheltown, I don't know how to describe it, because basically,
what have you seen? Just tell us what you have seen when you visited.
In the Betheltown division currently, and immediately after the passage of the hurricane, it was like a battlefield that laid waste wasted and barren after a day of bombing, basically. In my community, I can only recall seeing...
And where exactly is your community?
In the Bethelton proper. I can only recall seeing currently 4 zinc roof, 4 buildings with zinc on their roofs.
4 of about how many, roughly speaking?
At least 2,000, 1,500 to 2,000.
Yeah, and just to kind of paint the picture for our viewers, I mean, whatever you've seen on social media, and of course those images look devastating as well. It's nothing compared to being on the ground and driving around. I remember driving down today, and even the last time we came down this side 2 weeks ago. We can capture so much with the camera. It's not omnidirectional. You can shoot in front of us or beside us, wherever we're shooting. That's the only place being captured in that moment. But everywhere around us is destroyed. It's absolute destruction. Just to kind of give you an idea. So nothing that you've seen online compares to what it's like actually being here, just to kind of paint that image. So he's not exaggerating when he say after a war day with some bombings.
Yes, definitely. I'm currently only seeing 2 board buildings still standing in the community. Currently, only 2 board buildings. I've seen concrete buildings crumbling. The art school that I attended, the main building there, made of stone, is no more. I've seen shops made of block and steel, they are no more. In the square of Betheltown, there is a warehouse, supermarket storeroom. It is no more. It was made of concrete with zinc roofing. It is no more. I've seen 40-foot containers being taken up on Earl 50-60 meters down the road. It's frightening.
We spoke with the Member of Parliament for Eastern Westmoreland, Dr. Dayton Campbell, and by his count it was more than 12, close to 24 people across the parish, based on his discussions with police officers, he said, who had passed in connection with Melissa. Did anyone from your division unfortunately lose their life?
Yes, unfortunately we have a gentleman and a lady, one from the district of Castle Mountain and the other from a place called Hilltop, sitting near St. Enard's. So.
In the initial aftermath, some communities were marooned. What's happening now in terms of getting to some of the most difficult communities in the parish and providing aid for them? What's the latest on that?
We have been assisted, or we are being assisted in that regard by the JDF, and by and large, most of these communities have been reached on foot now. But prior to this, we're getting assistance through airdrops by the JDF, and the people they have been reached. We have communities. We have to be finding overland alternate routes. Basically, making roads where they were just done before, because we have some roads that have been cut off completely. In terms of road clearance, we have cleared up most of the roads in the parish. We have cleared them of debris and like trees and zinc sheets and all that. So most of these roads are now accessible. But those that have been broken are still inaccessible. They're accessible to the point where they are broken, and we have some that are still blocked at some points by land slippages.
Yeah. A serious issue now, we have about a minute to go. Health concerns, leptospirosis, just about 12 cases confirmed so far by the health ministry, 2 cases of tetanus. There are concerns about dengue as well and other mosquito-borne illnesses. What, if anything, is the municipality doing to mitigate against that?
Well, we have been working in close conjunction with our health department here in Westmoreland. At yesterday's Emergency Operations Center briefing, we were updated in terms of fogging schedule, we were updated in terms of other steps that have been taken to mitigate all these factors, all these diseases, in terms of providing potable drinking water. We're doing our best in that regard. Is it enough? No, we still need to do some more. We, in dialogue with my Director of Finance this morning, we have been able to source some funds to do some trucking of water. So for areas without proper drinking water, that should be addressed sometime this week. The department has been very, very helpful in this regard.
All right, thank you so much. This is the Mayor of Savlamar, Danry Delance. We are upon the first break here on Lead Story, but stay with us. We're coming to you from the Manning School in Savlamar, Westmoreland. We'll be right back.
Sports fans, get off the sidelines and join the action with Just Bet. Bet on your favorite teams anywhere online at www.supremegames.com or visit one of our 100 locations island-wide. With enough games and the best odds, you can win big with Just Bet. Be a part of the game. Feel the thrill of winning. Join the action with Just Bet. Must be 18 years old or to bet. Game responsibly.
At the Carpet Store, we bring comfort to every step with flooring that blends softness and style. From carpets and rugs to durable vinyl flooring and expert installation services, we have everything you need to transform your space. And when it's time for a refresh, our carpet and upholstery cleaning service brings your flooring back to life. Visit us at 18 Dunbarton Avenue, Kingston. The Carpet Store, because you deserve the best.
At Quartz Optical, Lucky Doll and Ashley Furniture Home Store, we understand that recovering from Hurricane Melissa takes time, but together we can rebuild stronger. If you've made a credit purchase recently at Quartz Optical, Lucky Doll or Ashley and were impacted by the storm, your payments may be protected. We're ready to support you, so message us today via WhatsApp at 876-550-2180 and let's talk about how we can help. Conditions apply. Quartz Optical, Lucky Doll and Ashley, supporting you when it matters most.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yeah. Yo, what are you?
Oh man, no, that. No, brother, no, man. Mash up that, man.
You see you ever play ref? No, game,
yeah, but I look a bad game. No, I said, place when you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake hand, I can play a little bad, brethren.
Really have to shake hand?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
Come together as one and make the violence done.
Westmoreland, the capital of Savannah Lamar, in case you're just joining us. Now, we just want to get a feel from people on the ground, not just to speak to officials, but to hear from actual people in terms of how they have been affected by Hurricane Melissa. Now, I saw O'Dane when I was coming earlier. He seemed to have been eating some of the food provided by CVM here along with some of his colleagues. Greetings, O'Dane. Firstly, how are you doing today?
Not too bad in general, you know, my day got through a wonderful cause, you know, go by the help facility, the care, where call it, where they give out the food and, you know, get a food and eat, cause they don't know, we can't know better cause we don't know where else we go and we don't have no places to go cause we place tear down. And we have to, sometimes we have to go by the health facility or by the hospital to get a shelter. Cause everybody house tear down. Nobody no better than nobody. If you go check nobody and can get a put up.
And when you say everybody house tear down, which community are you from exactly? Where in the parish are you from?
Sin Crescent.
Sin Crescent.
Sin Crescent.
In terms of you personally and how you were directly impacted by Melissa, what was the damage to your home?
Everything, zinc and board and everything mash up. You know, save nothing up to look at business. I mean that everything wet up, everything gone.
And what kind of business were you doing?
Look, self-employed hustling, man. Look, look at cigarette and stuff there and everything where you know people sell.
In terms of tonight, though, are you a Reggae Boys fan?
Yes, man, Jamaican.
Yeah. You said that you don't have nowhere to go. Well, CVM TV will be broadcasting the football game here tonight with the Reggae Boys. You have any predictions for the final scores in that game?
Boy, I don't know, you know, but more than one score go high, no more look for all one 6 goal so.
6 goals.
2 if they can get 2 goals or 1. You know you go once they qualify in a league when we can show so them go play for Jamaica in a World Cup. Me go have a qualified feelings for them because you don't know would I like to see them raise and this because a long time when I see them go on nothing from over years.
All right, so Odain, they're just giving you a preview in terms of what he wants from the game tonight. Thank you so much for speaking with us, Odain. We appreciate it, and we'll be seeing you throughout the rest of the night here with you. CVM will be here, and we'll be watching the game together. So hopefully, if they drop 6 love, I give you a special prize or 2, because those are your 2 predictions. You have to pick one, 6 or 2.
6, man.
6. So he's predicting 6 love for the Reggae Boys. Let's switch gears a bit now.
Yeah, them bad enough, so you know, so them are going enough, so I look for that, you know, because one top player there night, you know.
Multiple top players there in there. So as soon as we finish this program, when 8 o'clock come, we're going to be watching the game together right here. Let's invite now, though, thank you so much again, Odain. Let's invite the Vice Principal of Administration here at the Manning School, Mrs. Fiona Vasselker. Mrs. Kerr, this pretty much tells us how Manning's has been affected, but even before I go to the school personally, how are you doing?
I am not great, but I am very grateful. I believe Almighty God has been good to us since we have not had any lives lost in this our school community immediately. So I'm grateful to Almighty God.
No lives lost, but a significant damage to property. This used to be the library, I gather.
This is the old school library, and as you know, it is an iconic structure to the Manning School family and the wider nation because it is a heritage site. Library, we had administrative offices as well as classrooms on this building.
In terms of, I'm seeing, so the old library here no longer exists. In terms of damage to the other parts of the school, describe for our viewers the scale of what has happened.
It's a large scale. There are only 3 buildings that are still standing, 2 with minor damages done.
So 3 still standing from how many before?
There are a number of buildings. I can't give you the exact number, but in terms of damage, most of our buildings, we're talking about the auditorium, all the labs, the science labs, the general offices, the general staff room, both top and bottom, the Mumby block, the Prescott block, the H block, the A block, the visual arts lab, all of those labs are affected by the hurricane.
In terms of the resumption of schools, the government has said, the Ministry of Education, and I'm just going to invite you to just turn a little bit this way so our viewers can see you a little bit more, even though we're having this conversation. But the government has called for the phased reopening of schools, of course, amid psychosocial support for teachers and principals. But given the damage here, when do you think Manning's is looking to resume classes for your students?
Well, Manning's resumed classes yesterday. We had our examination cohorts out.
That's 5th formers and 6th formers.
And 6th form students were out yesterday, and we're happy for the turnout because we had over 60% in terms of the 5th form and 75% of the 6th formers in attendance. We had psychosocial sessions for the students and all categories of staff, administrative, ancillary, and the academic staff had psychosocial sessions, and it was an exceptional moment of bonding together and hearing each other's story.
Will that be something that's continued, ongoing, or will it just be a one-off thing.
Certainly not, Giovanni. The students will be here tomorrow and they will be engaged on a smaller scale, and that psychosocial support continues. I would want to say thanks to our regional director, Dr. Michelle Pinnock, along with our educational officer who has been here with us and supporting us, in bouncing back better.
Thank you so much. That was the Vice Principal of for administration here at the Manning School in Westmoreland, Miss Fiona Vassell-Kerr. Thank you so much for speaking with us here on Lead Story. We take our final break. We'll be right back. This is Lead Story.
At Quartz Optical, Lucky Doll and Ashley Furniture Home Store, we understand that recovering from Hurricane Melissa takes time, but together we can rebuild stronger. If you've made a credit purchase recently at Quartz Optical, Lucky Doll or Ashley and were impacted by the storm, your payments may be protected. We're ready to support you, so message us today via WhatsApp at 876-550-2180 and let's talk about how we can help. Conditions apply. Quartz Optical, Lucky Doll and Ashley, supporting you when it matters most.
Visit VC's Electrical Sales today at 21 Mannings Hill Road, Kingston 8. Come see why VC's Electrical Sales is your go-to for quality electrical supplies at great prices. Check our website to see a sample of our products or call us for the full inventory at 876-622-9800. VC's Electrical Sales, also known as VC's Electrical Depot.
Sports fans, get off the sidelines and join the action with Just Bet. Bet on your favorite teams anywhere online at www.supremegames.com or visit one of our 100 locations island-wide. With enough games and the best odds, you can win big with Just Bet. Be a part of the game. Feel the thrill of winning. Join the action with Just Bet. Must be 18 years old or to bet. Game responsibly.
Story here on CVM TV. I'm Giovanni Dennis. In case you're just joining us, we're coming to you from the Manning School. We will be here throughout the night, straight up until around 9 o'clock this evening. Of course, we'll be doing a simulcast of the news from this area as well. Now, joining us in this segment of the program is the Managing Director of Max Squad Security, Kelvin Fagan. Mr. Fagan, and I should say for our viewers, Max Squad Security is also providing security for the CVM team, not just here in Westmoreland today, but throughout our visits to the affected areas. And also care. Well, I'll allow you to say exactly what it is you're doing. You're not just providing security for CVM TV. What else are you doing here in Westmoreland today?
We're also providing care packages for the persons that are affected by Hurricane Melissa, and security for the CVM family. And just overall, any way we can assist, because when I got the call from Mr. Rodwood, I said, it's a no-brainer, easy to partner with. So I called up the team, called up a few friends, and they gave us some stuff as well, and I bought some stuff myself, and I said, we're on board, we're coming to help out in whichever way we can, so we are here.
I remember in July last year when Dancehall Entertainer Vibes Cartel was freed. I believe a video was done and you were in that video. That was the first time we were becoming nationally aware of Max Squad Security. About how long now have you been in existence?
We've been in existence for 20 odd years, to be exact.
And what's the scope of what you do precisely?
Well, we do locations, we do bodyguard services, we do parties. 14 parishes, we have covered it. Most of the events in Jamaica, we have done it. So we have been around a while and we have made ourselves a household name based on the work that we do, the service that we provide, and the clientele that we also serve.
When you say you do parties, I mean like bouncer services in the parties?
Yes, man. Yes, man. To be frank, I think Max Squad is the first bouncer company within Jamaica. Bouncer came as I would just assume from overseas, but in terms of Jamaica, we brought it to a daylight entertainment where persons can see big thick guys outside doing parties.
Does big thick guys mean anything? Because right now, I mean, you're big and thick. I think I could beat you in an arm wrestle when we come off here right now. You think you could beat me in an arm wrestle, Mr. Kelvin?
Of course, easy.
So we are entirely out of time here on Lead Story, but the activities continue. Of course, I'll be back with the news in about 3 minutes with Nika Lewis. But before then, I'll be doing an arm wrestle with Kelvin Fagan, and I promise you, we'll be doing a video and posting it on social media. You can vote who you're voting for, and we'll see who wins. Kelvin Fagan, thank you so much for speaking with us. Don't squeeze me when I just joke, man, making up.
Pleasure.
The news is next with Nika Lewis. That's it from us here for Lead Story. Of course, we'll be coming back to you for Lead Story Prime, and we'll also have a say in the news. But that's it for Lead Story. I'm Giovanni, and it's back to you in studio. Nika Lewis is standing by with your news at 7.
Special broadcast is brought to you by Courts and Just Bet.
When the bus the man, I want to watch my son play finals on CVM, you know.
But mums, you can't watch it on CVM website, man.
Boy, my son score.
Greatness begins here.